Okay, what's up, y'all? I wanted to turn on the camera today because I'm feeling it in my spirit and I'm feeling like somebody needs to hear this message. So I just want to talk to you guys and, you know, not even make it like an agenda thing, like, oh, let me do my makeup, let me put on some nice clothes. You know, I really just want to be real, keep it real, and keep it honest. So, and I hope that it translates well and you guys understand everything that I'm putting down. So I'm just on my walk and I'm riding my bike, and I just felt this calling to speak up and talk about the things that I'm going through. And I know in an upcoming chat you guys will see either it's upcoming or it'll be after the chat, but basically me and my best friend, we sat here and talked a little bit about like the graduation process, patience versus progress. And that's a topic in itself, but what I really want to express today is you don't need validation from people that you think you need validation from. When you're building your own thing and you're, you know, constructing your own life, you're you know, whether it's you're peaking in another school because you want to further your career, or you're peaking in another career field because that's the path you choose to take, you don't need validation from people that you think that know everything and that you think that, you know, can be of service to you, when really they kind of just end up disappointing you, you know, because it's like I'm down bad, I'm reaching out to you for some type of spiritual guidance, some type of help, some type of leeway to let me know that, yeah, I'm doing pretty all right for myself, right? But when you're looking for spiritual guidance in other people, a lot of times you will find yourself very much disappointed, and that really the only spiritual guidance you could ever find the correct form for yourself is within, above, the universe, God, the stars, the heavens. And because a lot of times people are living their lives how they see fit, right? People are living their lives how they imagine it to be. So if they see someone else who's completely doing something completely different, that is not in their agenda, they don't understand it. And they'll try to confuse your validation with their support, right? They'll say, yeah, you know, I'm here to be everything that you need me to be, but I cannot validate certain things for you. I can't tell you what to do. And it's true, they can't. Only you can guide yourself and tell yourself what you really need. And I say that to say, a lot of us young people do not give ourselves a lot of credit. I know for me, it's hard. It's not, I'm peaking, right? So it's not as hard as it was as long time ago, but I am peaking, but it still is kind of hard to kind of give yourself the credit that you deserve. Like, even if that's credit from yourself, like you need to experience some type of just wholesomeship to know that, like, just listening to this, to nothing outside feels amazing right now. But yeah, like, just even when knowing that you've taken the right steps, or you've taken some steps, you know what I mean? You've searched far, you've searched near, and you're still, bleep, you're here, you're still here. So give yourself credit. I know for me, I had all odds against me when building my website. There were so many people, and when I mean so many, I mean it wasn't like I was asking for it, but it was like, you know, this is what I'm doing. It's either you're on board or you're just gonna get on board later. So but yeah, I had so many people against everything that I was doing, things that I was saying, you know, supporting in their way, but not supporting that was confirming for me or comfortable for me. You know, I'm not used to people that are close to me like trying to tear me down just to build me back up, you know, trying to tear down my thoughts of like, oh yeah, this is cool if you do it this way, but you might want to think about doing it this way instead of your way, because your way seems a little unorthodox. It seems a little strange. So, you know, I ended up doing it my way, of course, because when you have a calling, or when you have this belief system and you are just strong in that, it's hard to move from what God or whomever you believe in has put in your lap. Like, how can I move from something that was given to me, that was blessed for me? So, you know, with that being said, like, I end up building my website on my own. Websites nowadays cost $500 to $600, if not more, just to build a quality website. I end up taking the initiative on my own to say, I don't have that kind of money right now. So, you know, at that time, you know, I didn't have it. So I was like, you know, let me just build my website on my own. Let me be transparent, you know, let me tell you guys my story. Let me bring you guys along of why I'm building J Finesse Beauty, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Why I'm choosing to do it this way, and you know what it means to me, because it's a whole story behind this blessing that I was blessed with. So I can't just chop it up, or I can't just be fake about it, or just be like, oh yeah, I have a product here, buy it. Couldn't buy it, buy it. It's like nowadays people don't want that, you know. People want a message, people want to connect with something real, and I want to connect with something real. You know, I'm tired of buying products when I don't know. I go in the beauty store, or I go in the Ulta or whatever makeup store, and I don't know who these people are. I don't know the owners, I don't know their story, I don't know their background, I don't know their history. They could be thieves, they could be mathematicians, they could be, you know, fraudulent people. Like, I don't know these people, because they're not, you know, unless you directly follow them, you're not gonna know who every single person that you're buying a product from. And that's such the beauty about small businesses, that you can connect with real life stories, you can connect with real life people and see how they're doing it, see how they've been doing, you know, see where they came from, and see if you want to, you know, involve yourself with that kind of prophecy. So even, you know, when it comes to graduation, like for undergrad, you guys, like, when I tell you, of course, I'm not going to deny that I have a support system, whether that be my immediate family, my family on the outskirts, my friends, my companion. You know, I'm not denying that I don't have a support system, but what I am saying is that sometimes people just do not get it unless they're in your shoes. So for me, undergraduate, it was, you know, a tiffy. It was like I was always doing things myself. Like, I paid for my classes myself. Of course, I had to take out, you know, what I had to take out, but I was doing it myself. When it came to graduating on my respected time, because everybody has this facade around when they should graduate, but everybody has their own respected time, like, because your destiny is in line with the higher power, with the gifts above. So you can't reorder your steps unless they're ordered for you. You can't, like, you know, do things on your own time unless it's already been written. So for me, I was connected to that, and I knew that for myself. So, you know, I would do everything on my end on earth, what I could do to hump and grind. So I would sit here and I would try to connect teachers with other teachers, so that way I can get different documents signed. I had to go to the director, the department chair, or I had to then go to my advisor to get her to sign off on some things, and even taking summer classes. Like, this is all within 2020. So it was definitely like a hump and a grind, to say the least. And you know, for some people, when they say, oh, like what do they say, like, some people like, oh, for 2020 I was quarantined and I didn't do anything. Like, for me, I didn't see a 2020. All I saw was vision. whether it was graduating, my business, entrepreneurship, the things that I was interested in, I didn't see a stop sign for me. Even when we were quarantined, I was still working for a company, so I didn't really experience that downtime like everyone else did, because I was still trying to do things for myself. I was still trying to get it together, right? So now that I've kind of taken a semester off to really, I haven't taken a semester off, I've graduated, let's get that clear, but you know, after graduation, it's like, okay, now what do you do, right? Do I go straight into a job? Do I further my educational career? What do I do? And so I'm in that tippy of like downtime, and it feels so weird because I'm not used to being down. I'm not used to relaxing so much. I mean, yes, I can get out of bed. No, it's not hard for me to get out of bed, but some days it may be that I cannot get out of bed because I'm so relaxed and I'm such in a mode where if I do get out of bed, it's like, what am I to do? Not what am I to do, because I have plenty to do, but where do I start first? And so like now, even with cutting my hair and just understanding a new value of myself, now I know where to start. Now I know what to do. Now I know what to put my attention to. And now I know what to say to people that don't necessarily mean me well at that point in time. Not that they don't care for me or anything like that, but it's like some things cannot be explained all the time. And I just want to wrap this up by saying, stop searching for validation in other people. Stop searching for confirmation in other people. To some degree, we all crave it. We all want it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's reality. It's life. We're humans. But don't forget that you're a spirit too, trying to go through this human experience. So before you connect with someone else, connect with yourself. Before you seek attention in other people, seek attention from your higher self. Before you require validation from someone else, give confirmation within yourself to know that, you know what, I did a lot of stuff on my own. And you know, yes, I had the support there, but that's what they were all, just support. Like they you know, it wasn't like a spoon-fed liberty. It was me putting in the footwork to make sure that that support system knew what they were supporting, and not just someone who's just, you know, giving just to be giving. So I wanted to express that. It was heavy on my heart. I hope the message got clear to you, because a lot of times we just really need to be in support of our own self. We really need to pick ourselves up. And when you can't pick yourself up, guys, lean on to the right person. And if you can't find that right person, pray. And entertain yourself. Do a hobby. Write down your feelings, and then go back to them later. Like for me, doing this video and expressing myself is a release for me, because I know someone out there needed to hear this. I needed to confirm it for myself, you know, of what I was feeling, but I know it's going to help someone else out. And if it did, if it does, and if you are so just grateful for the things that I'm saying, because it's not always easy to say these things, because so many things can come with just the smallest thing, because everybody is sensitive these days. But if it helped you in some way, please share this video with someone that's in just dying need of just a pick-me-up. And not every pick-me-up needs to be a sex on the beach or a Bloody Mary, or, you know, some type of fruity drink or a margarita. Like, some pick-me-ups just need to be a good talk from somebody that just gets it, you know? So I hope you got it. And I will be checking in with you guys like this frequently, or as much as I can, because I enjoy doing it. You know, one of the reasons why I started my YouTube video was to serve other people, but also to give myself a release and give myself time to understand what I was going through. So now that I'm being of understanding, hopefully this is serving you well. So like this video, comment what you thought, if it helped, if it didn't. I tried. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I appreciate it. Love you guys, and I will see you soon. Peace.